Hi everybody, welcome to day 39 of the lockdown. I hope everything's okay with you. Everything's fine here. In fact, so fine I'm in front by half a day, so I'll explain that to you during the videos. So a little bit more experimenting, and here they are. Okay, everything is ready and on shells. See here. See the pattern of shells. It's going to have ash sprinkled on it before it goes in. Everything is on wadding, teapots, tea bowls. Another one up here that's just on shells. You can see it's on the trivet there. A little bit of wadding, shell. It's tipped forward so that the ash that goes on here drips off, and hopefully it's going to run around and drip off here. Fingers crossed. And all the rest is done. They're all wadded up and all the angels are ready in a row. So I'm a half a day in front, which is rare, but that's down to that's because of the lockdown and I'm not doing other things. So I thought I'd do a bit more experimenting. I saw a Japanese tea bowl when I was over in Japan. I saw a tea bowl and it's got a beautiful sort of orange and blue undercolour under a really sort of fondant icingy type of chino. So that's my next experimental. As I'm half a day in front, and I can't pack the kiln till tomorrow because I'm waiting for someone to drop some pots off, because I'm firing some pots for someone else and they're going to drop them off, and then I'll pack the kiln tomorrow. Social distancing applied, obviously. I've got half a day. I've done all the wadding, as you will have seen a little bit earlier. So what I'm doing now is working on an idea I've had for a while. I saw, while I was in Japan, I saw a couple of tea bowls, and they got sort of a chino glaze on it, and it was like fondant icing. It was absolutely wonderful. But underneath there was sort of a hint of blue and orange, and it sounds garish, but it was so subtle and soft and satiny. I just fell in love with the pots, and it's been on my mind for a few years now, trying to get it. And now that we're in the lockdown and I've got time to experiment more, I thought I'd give it a go. And they were just basic squarish tea bowls. Nothing special about them, but the colours in them are just breathtaking, really. So this is my attempt to reproduce that. This is crank clay mixed with 50-50 with in fact it might be 60-40 crank, 60 crank, 40 normal stoneware, because I want it to be fairly porous. And I've got some red iron oxide here. This is just pure red iron oxide. It's going to go under the chino glaze, and hopefully where it's thick it'll go creamy white, and then where it's thin and breaks it will show the colours through, and then I'm going to put splashes of blue underneath and then put the thick chino one over the top. But that's the plan. So I'm just throwing these now, and let's see what I'm going to see what happens. I can't sort of sit still and sort of sit back on my laurels and keep making the same pots over and over again. I mean, even if they sell well, I have to constantly be challenging myself. Probably just the way my brain works. I can't make the same pots over and over again. It would just drive me crackers. So I'll just do another one. It might take me a year to sort this, you know. This is just the beginning of it. The crawling chino glaze that I do, that's sort of like a brain coral. I've cracked that now, but that took me 4 years to figure that out, how to be able to control that. But now I can do that. I just make a batch at the beginning of the year and I don't make any more. They sell through the year. When I run out I make a few more, but it's not about selling and making, is it? I think it's about creativity. And what better time than the lockdown to be creative? A lot of people are struggling and suffering at the moment, but I'm not. I mean, my brain is active, and you know, I miss the social interaction with people. I miss hugs, and you know, it's difficult. I'm a very sort of tactile person, but if you don't let that get to you too much and just concentrate on the creative side of things, it's not too bad. So, also I've never used just pure red oxide underneath chinos before. It might go horribly wrong. As with those ego vases, those angel ones I've done, they look promising, but who knows? Fly by the seat of your pants, that's what I always say. Okay, that's it for today. It's 3 o'clock. I'm wearing the long sleeve t-shirt today with skulls on. I could have ironed it, I suppose, but what the hell. Classic. What you see is what you get. So, sun's still shining. The hammock is calling. From me and the gang. See you tomorrow.